What's up and welcome back to the channel. Fiercely Collecting here. Today we are going to be mixing it up a bit and going back into some drift RC content. I have done a video on the 1/10th scale drift version of this car. That was not so great, but today we have the 1/18th version here by LDRC, and this is also the Too Fast, Too Furious R34 Skyline. The crazy thing, this one is a full die-cast body. This thing has a ton of weight to it. Some pretty good details on here. It does have, which you will see later, full functioning headlights and taillights. No underglow though, unfortunately. But these are pretty popular models. So I was looking them up on YouTube. There's a pretty big mod and aftermarket scene for it, but we are going to be trying it out here today just in stock form. I even got some little rubber track liners so we can kind of set up, maybe do some figure eights, do some other stuff, but we are gonna get this car out and ready. I guess I could show the remote here real quick. Nothing too crazy. I think you can adjust the throttle, you can adjust the gyro, and you can adjust the lights, which is nice. So yes, this does come equipped with a gyro, and it is rear wheel drive. So I did turn it on here just to show you guys real quick. You can see we got the high beams on. Then I believe when you turn the car, the little blinkers go, which is kind of annoying. Might disconnect those. You can see the brake lights here in the back, and you can actually see the gyro working here. So it basically helps you to counter steer to improve the drifts. So we should be good to go. So I'm going to get a little drift course set up here in the Fiercely Collecting HQ, and let's get to it. We got the car all set up here down on the ground. You can see, I think I got just like a little figure eight set up. I kind of forgot how much adjustability there is on here. So on the A, the first button here, whoopsie, on the controller, this is for throttle. You can go low or high. And then B is for steering. You can go low or high with that. So just more or less angle. C is for the lights. And then you have the gyro adjustment. So right now, I'll try to maybe show you, so see if you can tell. So this is regular on the steering, and then that is more. So you can definitely tell way more steering. But we will start off on the high steering and the low throttle here and give it a shot. Yeah, it doesn't really, the low throttle almost doesn't have enough. That was pretty good. But let's kick it up. We're gonna go up to high throttle, see how we do. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like a humongous difference between low and high. All right, I switched up the course here so maybe you can get little better view of it here, but we are still on high angle and high throttle. Yeah, she's a little crazy. All right, we are back up here at the desk, and I would say that's a fairly successful first run here. I think a couple tweaks maybe to finish out. I think the main thing on a lot of these is like the suspension. You can tell that there's like no spring at all, and it definitely seemed to drift one way better than the other. So I think there might be just a little maintenance or a little tweaking to do, but overall, it was definitely pretty fun. This thing has a ton of weight to it, which is cool. It is very, very loud. So I'm curious to see when I edit, just to see kind of how loud the motor is. But something that I have been debating getting into is some more RC drifting. There is a 1/10 scale drift RC track local to me, and I have been eyeballing that for about a year. So let me know if that's something you might be interested in seeing on the channel. I obviously would do a cool Fast and Furious drift car, but yeah, just something that I thought I could maybe do a couple videos on, you know, building a 1/10 drift RC and then maybe actually taking it to the track and bringing you guys along for some videos. But thank you so much for stopping by and tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you like this content, and we will catch you on the next video. Peace.